everybody, it's Carrie with Seed to Spoon. A common question we get is from people saying that they really want to start gardening and they're hoping that there is still something that they can plant left in the season. So today I thought I would talk about 5 of our favorite heat-loving crops that you can harvest pretty quick. So my very favorite plant that I always grow every single summer is zucchini or any sort of summer squash. This is something that is super rewarding. You typically get a huge amount of zucchini, some squash from just one plant, and it is amazing as long as you can battle off those pests. But as long as you can do that, these are amazing plants that you can grow still pretty much in any area because it doesn't take that long to harvest most varieties. Most varieties will be ready to harvest within about 2 months. So that's pretty good. Along those same lines, the next one that I want to talk about is cucumbers. So cucumbers are fantastic to have in your summer garden. They love the heat and they are another one that is quick to harvest. Cucumbers, they will need a trellis to grow up because they do vine and they get pretty large, so make sure that you're prepared for that. But they are another one that you should be able to start harvesting them within 2 months. And again, there are certain varieties too, such as like the pickling varieties that go really fast. So you may want to look into some of those. And then next on the list, I cannot leave out beans and or southern peas. So depending on the climate in which that you live in and how hot it actually is in your area, you may want to go with one or the other. So what we do in our area, we are in zone 7. What we do is we start the summer off, early summer, with beans. We do both pole beans and bush beans. And then whenever it gets to the heat of the summer, we switch over to southern peas because they can tolerate the heat a lot better than the other beans can. So depending on your climate, you may want to check into those. And those ones, the smaller the bean, again, the faster that it is going to be ready to harvest for you. But those ones you should, again, be able to harvest within about 2 months. So that is a fantastic plant for you to look into. And also a side note too, if you are going to be growing pole beans, you are going to need to have some sort of trellis or support, something for them to grow up. Okra is another fantastic heat-loving crop. So it can tolerate pretty much any temperatures that you throw at it. It loves the heat, thrives in it. We have had amazing success with growing okra in the past. So okra is always something that we love to grow. It is our go-to crop in the middle of the summer when we can't plant anything else. We go for the okra. And okra is one that can give you a harvest within usually 60 to 70 days. So around, again, that 2-month mark, maybe a little bit more. So okra is something that is fantastic to look into starting into your garden too. And last but certainly not least, I definitely wanted to include an herb, and this one is basil. Basil loves the heat, again, and it is something that will thrive in the summer environment. It is also a fantastic companion plant to help protect a lot of your other plants that you have in your garden from pests, which could lead to diseases and things like that. So they are fantastic to have in the garden, as well as taste really good. And you should be able to start harvesting from these, depending on the size of your plant, pretty quickly. I know for us, it depends on the size and if we start them by seed or transplant, but either way, you should be able to get a harvest with them at least within 2 months. And there are certain varieties also that can take longer or shorter based on the type of fruit that it bears. So make sure to check that out in the app. So if you go to one of the plants that you're looking at considering growing, under the types tab, it shows you all of the different types, all the varieties that we have. And under there, it'll show you the harvest times too. So if you're looking for something that has a quick harvest that you can still fit in this summer, make sure to check that out. So there's definitely a lot of things that you can still be growing in a lot of areas that love the heat and love the summer weather that we've been getting, even though I'm over here really hot out here, but you can still be growing a lot of different plants, and I just wanted to encourage you to do so. And if you liked this video, please thumb it up and make sure that you are subscribed to our channel so that way you will get shown more of our videos in the future. Well, let me know if you guys have any questions at all while planting out there in your garden, and I will get back with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.